A group of school principals had gathered for a conference. Thankfully, a teacher named Finch was there to lighten the mood, while Skinner kept blurting out awkward things,
Screw you!
which only made Chalmers dislike him more. Chalmers planned to take Finch to an upcoming superintendent summit, and Skinner couldn't stand it. During Bart's detention, Skinner started acting completely unhinged. Word quickly got around. Surprisingly, Bart gave him some sincere advice. On the day of the big conference, Finch came down with stomach issues and couldn't make it, so only Skinner showed up to join Chalmers. Chalmers had no choice but to bring him along. Turns out Chalmers was terrified of flying, and Skinner had accidentally checked his tranquilizers with the luggage. Chalmers tried to stay calm, but Skinner made things way worse on the plane. Eventually, Chalmers freaked out and got detained. Both of them were kicked out of the airport. With no other option, Skinner borrowed a car from his mom. They decided to drive to the summit instead. Along the way, they generously picked up some hitchhikers, who turned out to be loud and obnoxious. Their rowdiness caused an accident, and they were pulled over by a cop and dragged into court. Shockingly, Skinner managed to talk the judge into letting them borrow his car. This impressed Chalmers, who started to see Skinner in a new light. Then they stopped at a biker bar, and of course things went off the rails again. They accidentally angered a gang of cyclists, who chased them down in a full-blown road war. They crashed. Again, Skinner ditched Chalmers and ran, but at the last second, he came back with a crew of veterans to scare off the bikers. The crisis brought Chalmers and Skinner closer than ever. That's when Skinner discovered Chalmers had planned to fire him. They got into a huge argument, and Skinner admitted he drugged Finch to take his spot. The two broke out into a brutal fight, each move nearly fatal. They ended up parting ways. Later, Skinner, pulled over by cops again, realized he still had the script for the conference. Chalmers, who had grabbed the wrong jacket, found notes Skinner had written showing just how prepared and thoughtful he'd been. The two reconciled, and together, they made the conference a success.